Boy, Yamiadum. But my mic and from Kakra. Great. Let's start with cardinal resources. Pictures I mean who are would project it now. Yeah, the better stream. There's no be our should be a hobby. But this is really beautiful. A whole community no matter settle if I'm right from pictures I mean and I saying.
But pictures no bar.
Yeah,
then we can relate to it.
Yeah.
But Obi.
Yeah.
And sana ever loaded pictures no. Figures VAPA.
Okay.
Me person want me 2 seconds.
Okay.
My boss.
Okay. And these are picture number. Where
Where before
old
area community no Bill.
Okay.
Or talency.
Okay.
Where the state of affairs and sana cardinal reset it on.
Wow.
Scattered. We are Takpame.
Yeah.
Said you work with same that you know how the structures are. No amenities. Only light. Only so. And now.
And this is the new settlement.
This is the new settlement.
Wow.
And I said, I maybe can last year no. A room for room. Inti. Say, oh, man, big or 3 wires are or bear 6, 7 at Takpama.
Yeah.
That means you're boss 7.
Yeah, boss 7.
We a block.
Wow.
Sure layout. Now crying baby munya never say. Almost year rules. You can see they've even moved.
Oh, they've moved.
Oh, clinic, school, lights.
Is that a mosque? And
sorry, community center. Wow. If you call baby, keep your garbage. And yes, more. See, when I am minister Kadibiano, don't repeat the mistakes of the south in the north. You shall lay out, no?
Yeah.
And Obi, me peda. Now I'll come and discuss what goes into resettlement or relocation. Because one, selecting of the land, this is a community no penny. Assembly will have to agree, the chiefs will have to agree, even the drawings, the layout, the physical plan, starts from the assembly level. So and yes, you see, look at
but this is beautiful, really beautiful. Really beautiful.
Clinic, Dr. Nukra, Omebanya, Cardinal will pick up all those things.
Oh
yes. In so how Bibia I will not want to say of course, look, let's put it this way, I'll bring the figures of how many were relocated.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Everything the committee agreed before. And this was approved. I went there several times before minister went and commissioned the whole thing first. No more movie. Okay, the committee agreed. The paramount chief presided over the ceremony before the construction I've been talking about started. That is the laws of Ghana.
Wow. This is really beautiful. I'm hoping, sir, Ombudsman maintain facilities.
I think the company will be helping. Maintain many of the things.
Okay.
All the social amenities on maintaining. Some of them will work in the mine. Then the beauty is that they are coming up with a serious irrigation scheme to support agriculture.
For farmers now.
So this is it.
This is really good. But Ghana's here one sase power because me sure see you good
normally the north areas, some of them are like over Savannah. It's a very big region. I'm sure it's the largest region in Ghana, but Omondo also. I mean, look at Savannah region, 7 constituencies. 7. Okay. Similar to you think I have also, which also 5 or so.
But 6.
But the size. Look at the size. Look at the size of the land. They have so much land. So that is it.
That's beautiful. In a way, Cardinal Resources. Gold mining company. I'm going to invest $500 million.
I'm going to invest $500 million. And next year, September, October, they'll start producing.
Oh, okay.
So we shall be adding about 350,000 ounces
of gold
for the next 15 years for now. Because almost to no more.
But how rich is the land in the north in terms of minerals to say gold?
Oh, Master, now call primary school and yeah, Santi ni.
Yes, and one and sure.
Eastern region.
Sure.
Oh, now
any western.
This is the new frontier. We are so ignorant in this country. Damn ignorant. It is Americans. Omunim baby Ubu African, what is that?
Baby,
we are very well, look, my son, 16 years, or to me, mommy lineup of Liverpool, even where they've hired him, said he had torn and all those things. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And then I asked him, what is Kitty? He doesn't know. Then I realized that there's something wrong. Until me force you on local language by force, they are learning it. Oh yes, that is it. There's a lot we need to learn.
Yeah, it's true.
The kind of minerals and potential in the north, the 5 northern regions, is mind-boggling.
Wow. And maybe it will be the right time to now look at
we'll come
critical
that. But before I cut critical minerals, some figures. We have just compiled 2021 report on local content.
Local content.
Yes.
Good.
2021. Because you see, when the year ends, they submit the following year compile. So very soon, 2022 will be ready. Let me just mention a few things.
Okay.
2021 contract mining, almost $1 billion.
Contract mining.
Yes, Nigeria Nibeka said dollars. That's contract mining. We're 2021.
Yes.
We are just going through 2022 figures.
Okay.
Catering. $26 million.
$26 million just for catering.
Was spent on catering services.
For all the mining companies in Ghana. Hey, okay.
Well, no, this and then what do you call it? Haulage. $83 million.
Ekusi saying on ASEMPA FM.
My famous fuel. Now $303 million.
On fuel?
Yes, 2001.
2021.
I have not taken into consideration expansion, redevelopment, and new mines coming. Into Ufa haulage, 83 million, purely for Ghanaians. Ufa fuel, also for Ghanaians now.
Over 300 million.
303 million. Catering, 26. Made 3 way per boomer, 512 million. Catering, fuel,
haulage,
512 million. 26 million, 83, and then 303 million. These are all preserved for Ghanaians. So these 3 items, the expenditure on them alone is equivalent to what is being used to build a cardinal mine. Now this is preserved for Ghanaians.
Wow. And
this is, as at the time now, items in the year 29.
Now, CCI Atra 50.
You call 41. 2022 and about 50.
50.
Obi-Wan. And this is just 13 mining leases.
Just 13.
Mining leases 13. 13. We don't use company, we use a lease because over new monta, almost half lease, almost Achim. So Achim will file it report separately. Half will file it report separately. Even for tax purposes, they do it separately. So just catering, haulage, and fuel, it is 512 million. This area since 2019 is now preserved for Ghanaians. Main car security and the other one.
And all the other things are
explosives, 101 million. Now all mining companies use explosives. Explosives is no explosives, no mining. How do you break up the rocks, Obi? So look at these 4 new big mines coming, and those who are expanding. So very soon, I'll come and give you the data for 2022. So if 2021, because we stopped foreigners from selling fuel to the mine, it's still now 3 million.
And that is money staying in this country.
My noise on my noise on expansion and new mines, if there anything to go by, it means that because fuel was about 100 million for 2018 or so. So it means that I've not gone to the 2022 report yet, but all the new mines will mine in the next 2 years.
We are looking at 500 million.
It should be more. Why? You have moved from 100 million to 300 million within 2 years. Okay, so with the expansion in the new mines, we should be heading to like 6-7 million. So very soon, fuel will also be $1 billion industry. Sure. Just mining company. So 2021, that is a money they spend. So that means that, and the money went to the pockets of Ghanaians because these are needed for them. That is why I believe that Cardinal, they can raise, we could have raised the money here. Of course, that's the next goal. So that is it.
Sure.
And then, in the course of the week, was it 2 days ago or so, Bank of Ghana governor, not me, it's not Martin, I see who is saying it. But the Bank of Ghana governor came out and said, let me just show you something. He says, just 2 seconds, and we can sign a critical minerals. The governor said, exports for the first 2 months of this year.
94.7.
Okay, permit me to read. This was for
94.7.
I think two days ago.
Okay.
Exports hit 2.8 billion in first 2 months of 2023. The Bank of Ghana has, despite the mixed performance in the prices of Ghana's major commodities, the trade balance improved in the first 2 months of 2023, mainly on the back of higher export volumes. In the first 2 months, total exports expanded by 11.2% year on year. So that means you have exports being higher.
Yeah.
Okay, if you compare to same time last year.
Same time like last year.
To $2.8 billion.
Wow.
Driven mainly by higher gold, cocoa, and other export receipts. Governor Addison said in a statement at the Central Bank's recent Monetary Policy Committee meeting. Now listen carefully to the next line. The value of gold exports amounted to 1.1 billion. So first 2 months alone,
1.1 billion.
out of the 2.8 billion of everything that went out, gold alone is 1.1 billion. I've not mentioned the other minerals yet. That is it.
Wow.
So when we say
mining is the real deal.
DNA of Ghana, so that is just by the way.
There is no doubt about that.
There is no doubt.
Yeah, there is no doubt.
And the price of gold so far has been more than $100. The year opened with $1,823. That was 2nd January because 1st January was a holiday in many countries across the world. And then 1960 by a koya about 2,000. So on the average, let's say this quarter, the average price of gold has like about 140, 150.
Sure.
Wow. That is it. So
very well. I mean, yes, sir. Yeah, this I intro.
And then this money, this 1.1 billion, more than half will be returned.
Yeah. Sure.
Automatically.
Sure.
Somebody can over Bank of Ghana. And near more Mercedes.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
And then they are also bound to sell some portion of their gold
to government. That's part of the
central bank. Show up our reserves. Yeah. So you can imagine if we have about $10 billion worth of gold at the central bank, where will you go? And people will say, yeah, mouse. Yeah. Because you have something to back it. And the sale of the gold that central banks bought across the world within the last year, it is not easy, especially China and Russia. They hold billions of dollars in gold. Gold is everything. But over 80 or so minerals in the world, half of the world exploration budget goes into gold alone. Wow. Last year, the whole world, the amount that was spent on exploration, all minerals, about 13.8 billion. 53% of that went into gold.
Just gold.
And if your geology is prospective for gold, it means that you are likely to attract more investment. Now base metals, copper, nickel, critical minerals become and
then now in Ghana, yeah, critical minerals. No, first critical minerals here.
Obi, this is the issue at play, and we need to understand that. First, baby, we are seeing where we are going. Yeah. We have realized that we are becoming our own enemies. We are drowning. The so-called climate change. Me swanu hamatan by October na pie Temusa copy March.
Yeah.
Now December now is so top. Okay?
Sure.
But the at least there's consensus that the temperature of the earth is rising. Now if we don't do anything a bit higher, we'll see more floods, more drought, etc. In fact, some of the countries will even disappear. Almost see those islands in the Pacific, Vanuatu, Maldives, and those islands because of the rising sea levels. That is the issue.
Yeah.
Now, Dudrona is from the kind of energy we use. Fossil fuel, okay, petrol, coal, etc. The dirtiest is coal. Now, saying Russia invaded Ukraine, and this talk oil, need petrol, gas, or the Germans have gone back to their coal mines. They have the dirtiest coal in the world, lignite. Time. Now there are about 224 coal mines in US. Okay, China, that's a major source of energy. 22% of the world's population. India, Noah, Australia, everything is coal. South Africa is coal. So South Africa, China, India, US, they are burning lots and lots of coal. It is the most dangerous among all the sources of energy. Okay, so we are realizing that look, if we need to keep the temperature below 2 degrees and meet our overall goal to combating climate change of 1.5 degrees centigrade, that means we need to change to cleaner energy sources. That's where we start from, cleaner energy sources. Now, cleaner energy sources means that you need to develop cleaner energy technologies. Okay? So what are some of these cleaner energy sources? Like what do you call it? Wind power, solar. Wow. A big cross nuclear, because that is good for emitting these greenhouse gases like coal and coal. Okay? Now, the fact is that as you move to cleaner energy sources, you need a lot of minerals to develop this technology. So that is the crux of the matter. Hence the term critical. Wow, all these technologies that you need to develop to combat climate change. Stop the use of petrol cars and combustion engine. We have electric cars. Technology. You need to build solar, wind. Do you understand that? You see these flat screen monitors, smartphones, all these things that we require, they require a lot of energy. For example, if you listen to the reports or you read the reports of the International Energy Agency, they say that you need 6 times more minerals input, okay, in an electric car than a normal conventional car.
Oh, okay.
Normal car. Or they compare electric car, which is less very electric. So you want to stop climate. You need 6 times the amount of mineral input than the normal car we use in Ghana here. That is one. If it is wind, wind, the same capacity. If it's gas fired, okay, 9 times the amount of minerals. So if you need those technology, those energies, okay, to stop climate change, it means that we are being asked to use more solar, the solar cells. And you need a lot of minerals to do that. Yes, wind, you need more of that to do that. Even open, what do you call it, nuclear energy, which they said is the best if you want to reduce greenhouse gases now. And then is it not the source? Is not uranium, which Niger and Co have a lot of it. So that is the chronology of the event. Some people call it. So they are critical. These minerals are critical to combating climate change. Okay, so depending on the literature, there are all kinds of names for it. Even friendly, energy transition minerals. Okay. You want to transition from the use of this coal, fossil fuel, whatever, to now solar, wind, and coal. You understand? So that is it. Even also friendly technology minerals. Why? Because the electric cars, the solar, wind, flat screen monitors, smartphones, and all those things, they are all technology. They use them in defense and all those. You require them. Now listen to what the countries are doing. EU, they said 2035 they will stop the use of internal combustion engine. That is car use for African and maybe to some extent Asia. By 2035, no more. Yeah, it is how many years from now? 12 years.
12 years.
UK cry 2030. Now, America says that by 2030, that is 7 years from now, they want at least half of all the electric car, all new vehicles should be electric cars. So we've heard of Tesla, and then let me wrap up with China. China is the biggest car market in the world. They are saying that by 2030, a country whose population is more than Africa, because 22% of the world is living in China. They are saying that in about 7 years' time, they want the sale of, half of all new vehicles to be electric.
Electric, even in China.
Yes. So now, having set the scene, what are these minerals that we need for these clean energy technologies? There are over 10 of them. So let me mention some of them, and then 10 or more, and then Namaka, the Ghana for, or the one that we have in Ghana. One, lithium.
Okay.
That is one of the technology or
minerals, critical minerals.
Very critical.
Lithium. Okay.
Manganese. Yes.
Wow.
Manganese. Into these rechargeable batteries, yes, manganese, cobalt. DRC crowd.
I talk a picture where the lithium ni.
This manganese.
Where manganese? Yes.
He's showing all of them.
Yes. Into lithium no a hard products here.
Yes. Lithium normally only two sources. Either so we tune hard rock.
Okay.
It says they are Australia and Ghana JT and
that's the way lithium no.
Yes, and now dissolve salts underground.
Okay.
They were Chile, Argentina, and Peru.
Okay.
Normally their bus service they pump it like brine. Now evaporate it, normal process it into the sources.
And for more, I'm a student. Muti, mo share your Facebook at least for every mineral lawyer the whole picture so inti the that's to see any lithium no boy in one of the critical minerals black one and manganese and also sana is etie
as for the mining engineering students say the operation into mabo manganese mabo lithium mabo cobalt yes in fact the whole world crowd at least more than 60% for just one country.
DR Congo,
Wow.
Cool. Tell me, yes, you are be a SIM card.
Yes, mobile phones, smart screen, electronic,
cobalt.
Yes, cobalt.
Okay.
Lead,
zinc,
copper, vanadium. It be your own tea, but that's it. Vanadium, tin, nickel.
Okay.
Graphite. So let me repeat: cobalt, lithium, zinc, lead, bauxite, manganese, graphite, vanadium, zinc, and lithium.
Okay.
Then a couple of rare earths. So these are the minerals that are in vogue now. It is in Papua. Some time ago, resold by. Some time ago, guarantee. Like said, as I say, young guys, me banu shani chin as a satellite dish. Maka, but catch him say old school. You see, so that's the same thing.
In the picture, wait, cobalt.
Yes, the pictures are not even. It's not showing very well. Maybe next time, me 5 minutes. I'm a documentary to show all the minerals.
But I'm told the way cobalt.
Yes, but by and large, these are the critical minerals. And Obi, you need them to manufacture these. You need them as components in mobile phones, computers, laptops, flat screen monitors. These your solar panels, the cells, and then rechargeable batteries, ceramics, and then wind turbines. Some minerals when you're there. Now the question is, you will be Ghana now. So for example, we have lithium in Ghana. The deposit in Central Region is high grade, world class.
Really?
Yes. And apart from Central Region, other areas outside the way, the geology there is prospective. We call Ashanti, we call part of Eastern Region.
Yes.
Extreme. You see, it is found in certain types of rock formation. So you share rocks, and then we look at the geology of Ghana and say, this area potentially would you see lithium. So far, the only discovery that will develop into a mine is a central region.
Central region.
But in Kofo Bebre, so here in Sifim, okay, in other areas,
okay,
and the results are looking good. Okay. So we have lithium. Yeah, well, manganese. Sure. We started mining even before you were born. Now the nightmare is how we can quickly get a smelter. You need about $1 billion to develop that thing, so that we'll stop taking it raw. Now, yes. So we have a lot of manganese. And interestingly, most people don't know the thing is only in Suta. For now, in Suta as a mine, but of course, Savannah region,
manganese
almost exploration. The Dindi or almost fair baby in Treso and a Seripe. It's baby. I'm a minister. Free crowd. The whole depa
minerals.
Yes, of Savannah.
Yeah.
So Ghana manganese here almost exploration serious. That was Savannah region. Prospecting license. It's in Pioneer, but say, oh, Omobahunu, Cassia, do fine. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is it. So we have manganese, we have lithium, we have bauxite.
Sure.
Because you need high purity alumina also for these critical minerals. Okay? Bauxite, you know it, the whole of Etiwa, the whole of Ninyani, and then even Awaso. Yes, Awaso. The only mine for now, we have barely 1 million tons. They can do 5 million.
Okay.
And now we have a great. Yesterday, Minister was speaking. Very soon, you're going to refine in this smelter. Do you understand that? So we can boast of lithium. We can do boast of with more discoveries to be made as exploration goes on.
Manganese.
Manganese, and bauxite. See, or graphite. And you need more of it in a battery than even lithium. Graphite, yes, graphite. Yeah, they use it for the lead in pencil. Yes. So if you go to the outskirts there, they are looking for graphite. A company was given a license for gold. They found graphite. So they are doing aggressive exploration with the views on developing a very big resource. Fortunately, Sanema when Tise good Obakoye Galamse. Obi Upa, go to manganese mine in Ghana and then go to a good mine. You see two different worlds. In Kofonin and rough. Manganese, the quantity you need to carry. I mean, to me.
It's true.
So
it's true.
Ghana is very prospective. We are developing our policies, developing strategies so that we'll tap into the entire chain. I say glass, omanya quartz womb, omanya premium womb, FESPA. And the FESPA will have to be used locally. Yes, the quartz, we can even build a glass factory at Saltpond or Ewea, 1D, 1F. So it is a very sweet project. Lithium, quartz, and then premium FESPA. FESPA is one of the minerals almost used for what do you call it? Ceramics. Yes. So in summary, I have basically said 3 things. One, what is driving these so-called critical minerals? This whole attempt of changing the way we behave about the use of energy, current energy polluting. Okay, and a lot of countries have made commitments. It is all your commitments, and then you have to change technology now. To give you renewable energy, the ones that are less polluting, okay, or what I would say, cleaner energy sources. And then it has been discovered that all these cleaner energy sources, certain types of minerals near the over 10 of them. Fortunately, over 4, and then we have more potential for copper. Copper is also a critical mineral. Copper, nickel. There are traces of nickel in Ghana. And then Otihono, there's evidence that I mean, if you put in a lot of money, we might find copper, chrome, and all those in large quantities. We have wonderful things in this country.
Wow.
But good in Yenim.
Good in Kwani.
So we are not done yet. So mining, again, we are not done yet. My grandchildren they will come and meet it.
Yeah. Sure.
What is important, Obi? The here said
we do responsible mining.
And your responsible mining, your policies need your programs about designing will make sure say ye tunu benefit your mind Media my body Romakabibri. Look at the wonderful things happening in local content. If Minerals Commission has not put its foot down since 2019 by insisting, say Niema be onye Ghanaian to me, Obi, this 2019 report, me boy, 512 million for catering and haulage. Now, this is restricted for Ghanaians. Just barely 3 years ago, Anka Totamu and a ton for independence. How many years? 66 years. Sebio me and but once in a while now lose grad kakra. Jimmy and then. If you are telling me that Obuasi and Israelite Boeing and Co are not looking at Johannesburg, these are some of the reasons. Policy these are great. Sam Jones also he was working for a mine. Ghanaians didn't own the mine. I thought that is a very good thing he said. So we are changing the policy. We understand. Until if after 66 years, somebody will come from his country, foreigner, Abaha, then come and set up filling station to sell $303 million worth of fuel among mining company. Mine also Sikano from Honomadi Abaha. And then you Jimmy for Sebi, you Jimmy for papa. In Kanibeka Sebe Bulu Jibo. Bulu Jibo. And we have stopped it. Yeah. Which is Jimmy for we are not stupid in this country, so we have stopped it. It's a net, it's a Ghana ni, Cardinal, a Woya lithium, for North, Zuma resources. When it is ready, it is Ghanaians who sell the fuel, everything. Because you see, and then on to your tax, at least the first 4 or 5 years, corporate tax, and then because they have to take the capital allowances which went into those
building everything. Yeah.
So if the 1 billion they're going to use to build for North, they're nearly 500 million for Cardinal, and also to Maine, if you cannot grab the bulk of it there, then you are not a serious person in life.
It's true.
Until you realize that and Minerals Commission, Juma, it is not a joke. It is no joke at all.
There are some messages. A bit more question. First one, the Honorable Ben Aye. Honorable sir,
former MP for former Danger.
Sure. Upper Danger, West.
East or West?
No, you're West. Diaso. Also, God bless the CEO's son. He will never walk alone. Indeed, Liverpool. Still, you will never walk alone. Who's the Honorable Aye? Liverpool supporter. Yeah,
indeed. Me a Liverpool supporter.
Oh, sir, but who name players needy?
Oh, minerals, na meaning.
We say, hi, Obi. Isn't it quite interesting that we keep talking about mining, but yet Ghanaians and the people who live in the mining communities are still poor? They keep digging with explosives, but we haven't thought of what would happen when there is an earthquake. We should stop giving out our land for mining and use them for commercial farming. We have depleted all our gold. How many Ghanaians have anything made of gold in their homes? Let's think about the future of our country. That's George New York Haiti or Chicago, US.
I'll be very happy. The money George has accumulated
in Chicago,
and there all the Ghanaians there,
and they will make,
if he has some millions of dollars there, he and the Ghanaians, then they should come and put it in Bibiani and Co. Omar Sanko, my announcement just yesterday, they have raised another $27 million from Ghana here again.
That's Bibiani.
Oh, this week.
$27 million.
Yes. Wow. Obi, things are changing. They have advertised, they put it there on their website. They've raised money again. So New Car and Co, bring your money here. Yes. Until from 160 no America and all the 27 car
that should be 187.
Enough to build Azuma. Azuma requires that kind of money to build a mine.
Yeah.
We got to be serious as a nation, and we are doing it.
It's true.
Oh, but if earthquake is anything to go by, then nobody will mind in Indonesia, because it's a major earthquake zone in the world. At least my geography tells me that. I read geography up to 1st degree. Yes. but they have one of the largest gold mining complex in the world, the Grasberg mine, where they mine copper and gold underground. Now Japan, they be ammonia F-tremor. Look at their buildings. It's a matter of making sure that the structures are in place. It's all health and safety. That is why see tailings dam now.
Yeah.
Right from day one, but two family. I say inspect won't be. If you joke, there'll be speculation. The lining, the dams. So, for example, the way we build the dam in a place that is like heavy rainfall, western region, it will be different from yes, in the north, there is flooding, even where you locate it. So we also have mining engineers who have specialized in geotech, or minerals commission. Your form civil engineers, all those people.
Somebody sent me a link to a story.
History, no Korea inspection.
African news. I see DR Congo town set to disappear as mines expand, and he says, "OBC, what has happened through open cast cobalt mine in Kolwezi, southeastern DR Congo," and he wants to know, say, in our country, and even before we venture into some of these critical mines, now we putting measures in place to make sure that the SC or DR Congo no
of course, Obi, I've said that, and they say, what if your neighbor's beer is on fire?
Sure,
bring water close to yours. About governance, and we are far ahead of DRC.
Yeah, that's true.
We have our own problems. I will not deny that, but when it comes to mining, oh my God, we are doing well.
We have.
That is not to say all is well.
Sure.
Diana say, young Mexico, detention center, there are security people that they refuse to open the gate, and 38 people got banned. You see, so we are designing our policies and programs to make sure that you see, the emphasis is on Ghanaian and state participation.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Internal Minerals Commission, yet you do make a CSC amount, and then now you cannot think properly, and then it didn't occur to you, say, to tie and people move on for. So, Anka, almost Shawanka, this $303 million, a cop, almost the dollar, never cop.
Then there's pressure on your
and
city.
Ukraine, because they are not repatriating cities. What he said will be a repatriating cities. Ghana for for 1 week, 200 Ghana come for, he will still take dollars. Or or do airport of basis and cry for tax and yeah, that is it. So tell New Kai and then the other gentleman that yes, things are changing.
Okay.
And those are the things I've been coming to say here. Another radio station. And for me, I don't come and talk about plans that are far advanced.
It is what has been done.
Because this buoy construction I'm showing you is not in the sky.
Yeah.
You can go there. I went there myself. Okay? At least we have kicked out foreign participation in supply of petrol to fuel stations.
Sure. Obi, a Chinese patient once challenged me in Accra
why?
That my consulting room chair is sitting on a huge gold deposit. And if I would permit him, he could dig out the gold and economically turn my life around. He said from Boku to Accra, everywhere in Ghana is gold.
Oh, and
Dr. Dakwa, Washington, D.C.
But I've told you, I've said it here that 13 regions.
13 out of the 16 regions. Gold everywhere.
But to be able to get the exact quantum and co, you require a lot of exploration. But at least, Koli small scale, they are doing it. Now, he's right, because you see, quarries, baby, in Kofo sit down with quarries, so rock aggregate. And they do baby, because we will have to import rock aggregate, like the way is it Singapore, Malaysia gets sand and all those things. You can't Kofo. You understand that? Yes. Why do you have to build in some of these areas? Okay, this buffer zone and all those things. You can't, but it's just like people going to the water body from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m.
to go and mine.
That dream pie as soon as rough.
Hi, Obi. This man.
There's a particular town.
Yes.
The whole town is sitting on a critical mineral. But I will not mention the town. And I will not mention the mineral. but just to strengthen Dr. Dakwe's point.
Yeah.
So he's not lying.
Okay. Hi, Obi. This man is a genius. Please let me use your renowned platform to wish my grandson, Wofake Ajiman Prempe of Dumfries, Virginia, a special happy birthday on his 10th anniversary today. May the merciful God grant him long life with intellectual blessings. Grandpa Jimmy Owusu Kwating in Lawton, Virginia, the way brain. Grandpa, thank you. We say, Obi, please ask Mr. Ayisi that why is Minerals Commission silent on FGR? The company is on the verge of collapse. FGR is at Bogoso. The company are in big time arrears and unable to operate properly. GRA alone, they owe them some 16 million US dollars. Safety equipment like gloves, safety boots are not available for workers. Please, Obi, tell the CEO to, as a matter of urgency, rush to Prestia to access things for himself. It is very urgent. Kwam in Prestia. Happy 80th birthday.
Tell Kwam that we are there.
FGR
compiling the reports.
Okay.
At the appropriate time of TBB.
Okay. FGR.
Yes, FGR.
A state mine and
there be a private.
It
used to be state mine, but I'm managing it. Yeah, so by no. It's near dry no. Uko Chilia. You know, they have so much copper. The biggest producer of copper in the world is a state-owned company. And your BHP and a routine to. Codeco, state-owned mine. Pinochet. No Muti at that time. It has been there. Chile is copper. Copper is, you know, Chile. It is a good Ghana. State-owned mine. Codeco. They run it very well. Once the president appoints the board members, they run it properly. We are yes sir from Nkrumah time, SGMC. They run it down. Yeah, headquarters. It used to be State Gold Mining Corporation. The state used to run Prestia. They used to run Obuasi. They used to run Dunkwa. Continental.
Happy 80th birthday to Mrs. Stella Nkrumah Boateng from her children, Rodney Nkrumah Boateng, Benedicta Nkrumah Boateng, Joe Nkrumah Boateng Jr., Tony Nkrumah Boateng, and David Nkrumah Boateng, and also Francis Nkrumah Boateng, and all her grandchildren. Mrs. Stella Nkrumah Boateng, you are 80 years today. Happy 80th birthday to you. We wish you well, that you live to be 94.7 and beyond. And this from your son, one of your sons, Tony Nkrumah Boateng, anyway. Abba, Tony, good afternoon to you wherever you are. Let me see. We say, Obi, please ask the CEO if we have gypsum deposit. I don't know some aboni idea. GYPSUM. If we have gypsum deposit in Ghana, and what's the quantum? I know they see a on.
For now,
we've not seen that.
Jasper,
okay.
Okay.
Obi, the CEO is doing some fantastic work at the commission. He deserves commendation for his hard work and transparency. Hashtag Ekosi saying Alex Martinson dear NA. Obi, the CEO is doing a great job. He should keep it up. He's just too good. Samuel Brian Boabing, Office of the President. We say, Obi, send a happy birthday to our friend Stingo of the Ghana Police Service Headquarters in Sekondi. And Stingo, happy birthday to you. We Ifri EDF to you, Stingo. Happy birthday. Let's see if we can wrap up now. Afe yenja see you kwaina untimin kotwa nejuma so. But yeah, bansan we say Obi, hope all is well. The CEO in your studio is a mining gem and he's on top of his job. Any organization, whether a business, a school, a government agency, needs leadership to help guide the way. Such a man is Mr. Ayisi, the gentleman in your studio. Leaders provide direction and vision, motivate and inspire others to achieve the organization's goals, and help to create an environment conducive to success by promoting communication and collaboration among team members. One of those leaders is the man in your studio. He's a role model and I salute him. Obi, you're a guru in the media space. Okay, my regards to General Secretary of the NPP, Lawyer Kodia Kwame Jochi of Sorogbo near Anwolon district.
Sorogbo.
Hey. Okay, near Apollo district in the Volta region. Kwame, thank you for your message. Let me see. Okay, we say okay. Let me. Wait, so Obi, please ask him about the gold smuggling in Ghana. Okay, and the documentary that was done by Al Jazeera. Okay, Raymond or London and Odiwe Abre Raymond. Thank you, Obi. Mr. Ayisi is very experienced. Yes, his speech. Also, his speech should not just only be about radio talk, but we want him to act to move our country forward into danger or man bapa and Odiwe. Praying. Lawyer, okay, wait, so Obi, has your man been a teacher before? He's very good in explaining the issues. St. Mark or Spintex here in Accra and all the way praying. Okay. Council, me into your final words.
Obi, I was a teacher for 10 years.
Oh, no wonder.
A level and a later SS.
Oh, okay.
When I was studying law at the same time.
Oh, no wonder.
So
no wonder.
That's good.
No wonder.
Well, anything I come and say in the radio to respond to that gentleman are things we are doing.
Yeah.
So that is also one thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
Then I'm just seeing some document paper. It says the lithium value chain alone will be 1.3 trillion sector by 2025.
In the world or in Ghana?
In the world.
Okay.
That is in the next 2 years.
Okay.
And demand for nickel, graphite, cobalt, copper, manganese, tin, vanadium, and rare earths is expected to rise exponentially in the coming decades as the world transitions to a low carbon economy.
Yeah.
So these are some of the things that we should take note of.
Very well.
The price of gold today is $1973. So $150 more than the beginning of the year when most of the markets open on 2nd January 2023. So it means more money for government because then they higher the price of gold,
more revenues coming.
More revenue because then you make more revenue and then you pay more royalty and then Galamsey wants to charge it. But now things are looking good. There's one thing I want to wrap up with. There's so much we can do in this country when it comes to mining. A bit small scale extreme the most beautiful places to do small scale mining is the north.
Yes.
Why? Underground. Uko Bongo underground, Tinga underground. And then I've just found out 3,000 miners working at Boli underground, illegal miners. We are going to formalize them. Yeah, the gold catcher means in the next 2 months or so, some structures they will be lawfully
mining.
They are engaging in
mining.
Responsible mining.
Yeah.
That is what the president is talking about. Okay? The efforts at combating illegal mining, I want to wrap up on that. Anchored on 2 pillars. The enforcement mechanism. The military going to evict people from water body, Pran, Korea and Co. They say tracking of the excavators, Egusun, improving, all these are what do you call it, and then putting people in jail, trying them. These are all enforcement mechanism. And then the reforms is also very important. Minerals Commission showing their footprints everywhere, stepping up monetary and co, and then all more person responsibility. Make sure that they will do it responsibly. Okay. So Bongo and recently illegal miners they are mining lawfully. We're going to Bali. We're also going to do it in Wa East. So that is that. So I've sent 2 gold catchers to the Wa East District Assembly, DC, and then the Bali District Chief Executive. She's a lady. We're giving her 3. She's holding them. When they finish their structures, they back on lunch. So you have 3,000 people working on the ground. Mikase in the Bali area. If ever be call off, they are doing it illegal. Underground. They say your penny say lovely. The good catcher come on. This is what government is talking about. In this OT baby now on TRC and I was in banning mine here. Go to Bali and go and tell them that. I think what the attack rather should be that is what we should be discussing, not to say we should ban it. Okay?
Yes.
So I started talking about Bongo, now I'm talking about Bali now. And Wa East. the koyamong, the good catcher is already gone. 3 year, 2 year. That is it. Almost start your structures. Very soon, minister will sign the license. Now much EP and almost start it. The inspectors will be going there. So 3,000 employment there. What are you talking about?
CEO, may not say fancy. We say Obi ask the CEO whether he knows the late Joe Nkrumah Boateng. He was a director of operations at SGMC.
Yes.
Okay. Into Joe Nkrumah Boateng. Tony, into yeah, that's his father.
Okay.
Tony,
a mining engineer.
Tony, no, Tony, on your mining engineer. Anyways,
yesterday I was telling my 4 children, unless they are not good in physics and mathematics,
they would have to do
engineering.
All the 4 of them.
Yes. Now, engineer also.
Okay.
Will be electrical, mine, will be civil. Now the sweet thing is that any of the engineering you can do masters in mining engineering.
In mining engineering.
So the MD of Goldfields Takwa,
yes,
original mechanical engineer. No, Jumasa or Ashanti. Then Ashanti Goldfields, Newmont. Later, masters mining engineering. MD.
And as I was saying, you might mean engineering.
Engineering, any of them, skills, medicine revisit. Critical minerals, do baby.
We'll
come back to the skills. Engineering, civil, mechanical. Those days, yes, I'll be 53 next month. Yes, you'll be mechanical engineer. Yes, fitter. The only difference is no book and mechanical engineer. Mine, so your form maintenance. Who come mechanical? They are there. My nephew has just gotten a job at the mine. Or HND poly mechanical engineering. He meets business admission in Omutifi. HND mechanical engineering. 1 year Juma or mine. He started 2 months ago. HND mechanical engineering. That is the way to go. But who never catch them so advanced fitter. Or papa wanyani baby call no crana the booth so fitter and say you'll be there. So I encourage him that you should let him go. And now Sancho will not call investor. I said no, let him go to poly. Today he's working in the mines. His salary is more than me and the wafer. Can you imagine?
Our Minerals Commission
CEO or no HND poly mechanical engineer or Ejuma or Duapim that area. Or Ejuma or J cash. Bonus BBR in HND one co-university for degree. Manube 3-4 years. He can go and do masters in mining engineering before I realize he's a mine manager. Now TTS Okita PhD. Swahili, history, sociology, archaeology. Men can't say here, Baufa history, one, no one's an engineer, 50. That is why the Minister for Education is my darling.
Yes.
He's sponsoring about 100 people in Busumchi, that area, and the constituency. And that's where my ancestors came from, Arab people.
Okay.
He's sponsoring them 100 people. See, he wants to produce 100 engineers. It's a Minister for Education. If you are hearing me, you are rather preparing the grounds for your people in mind. In the next 5-10 years, if you have a lot of people working in the mines from Busumchi and never catch yourself, don't come and say it is tribalism.
It's true.
Well, he himself read land economy,
sure.
But he is saying in the next 10 years, he wants to produce 100 engineers. And they are all in UST, UMAT, and all sponsor. God bless him. And look at the reforms he's doing. So that is what we have to do. Mobile, electrical, mechanical, metallurgical, mineral, mining,
geomatic.
Yes, you have farm or mines.
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
Ecosystems.
Poly, boho.
Now, this is only say any poly be your technical universities.
Technical institute.
Why you engineer? Why you say I was a interview? Yeah, it's true. It's true. We say we'll be happy birthday.